Let me check if Hello everyone and welcome to ICM's midday market update session. So it's been quite silent in the morning. We didn't have like much of economic indicators coming out, but there's a bit of a movement in the market, but still inside a short range. Investors are a bit careful and cautious about any titles or any headlines about the US fiscal stimulus, and also any updates for on government's restrictions for example COVID-19 resurgence, especially in Europe. So this is not these are the main movers currently in the market. So that's why we're not witnessing any key moves, especially also that investors are looking forward to the US elections. So we're just gonna go over the charts on a smaller time frames to check what was the price action during today's European session. So if we just go for the hourly chart on the euro, we're still trading inside yesterday's range almost. So still we're still finding support near the lows, and we're trading near almost 118.20. If we just draw the trend line that we highlighted yesterday, we had a little bit of a dip below it, and then the market retraced to the upside. And on the bigger picture, we're trading inside a bigger triangle, awaiting some fresh drivers for the market to either break to the upside and rise to higher highs towards almost 1920, 1950, or just clear the support zone that we've been trading at and then fall towards 1750. So these are the key levels if you are trading the breakout of the triangle. So on any clearance of the uptrend line, we can just retest 1880, and after that we can go for previous levels or previous highs near almost 1920. So this is for the euro. These are the key levels for the euro dollar. Also, you can pinpoint the 1785, which was almost close to today's low. If we just add some indicators, you can see here that we're trading still near the 100 and 200 hour exponential moving average. There's nothing much happening, just a sideways move. So as we said, awaiting some fresh drivers. Also, the RSI is almost neutral. It's on the 50 mark. So this is the formation that you can trade on the euro dollar if you're just looking for any trades for the euro dollar. This is the formation, and these are the key levels to look forward to. Moving to the dollar yen, which is still consolidating also inside a certain range, following a sharp decline that took place last week. So if you go to the hourly chart, yesterday we talked about the validity of the 200-hour exponential moving average, and it just pushed the market to the downside again, following yesterday's surge. And we're still trading inside a bigger range between 104.30 almost and 105. So it's almost calm for the dollar yen. Nothing much to expect. These are the minor supports and resistances for the day. And just for further supports, we can look at the previous support near 104.80, and on the upside we can just look for the previous bottom near 150.30, the one that was posted on October 19. So these are the key levels if you are trading the dollar against the Japanese yen. Moving to British pound, still on the corrective move on the bigger picture. So we had this rally to the upside, and then we're in a corrective move, and now we're trading inside a certain range for the past couple of hours. The Bollinger Bands, they're closing into each other, showing that the market is just losing momentum, awaiting any updates regarding the Brexit deal between the United Kingdom and the European Union. So we can just highlight the tops and bottoms and try to trade any break out of this zone that we've been trading in for the past almost 48 hours. So this is for the British pound. Also, the RSI is confirming the sideways move. So if you just also plot these lines on the RSI, you can see that we're also trading almost inside a certain range. So this is for the British pound against the US dollar. Moving to the Canadian dollar, to the dollar against the Swiss franc, we're able to push higher today, especially following the comments of Jordan, the Swiss National Bank governor, yesterday, talking about overvalued Swiss franc and how it's going to affect negatively the economic activity or the financial sector. So this just weakened the Swiss franc. Investors are anticipating any further moves from the Swiss National Bank just to ease the strength of the Swiss franc, and this is what is pushing it higher for the day. We just need to highlight some key levels. So the previous resistance zone near 91.10. and also the one we talked about in the week ahead near 9160s. These are the key levels on the upside if you're bullish on the pair, while if you're just looking for targets on the downside, if you're selling this rally. First, in order to get a certain confirmation for another leg or another push lower, you have to see a clearance or a drop below this trend line that's combining the previous bottoms. So any trade below this trend line could lead to further deterioration, and then we could retest 90.35. The dollar Swiss franc. Moving to the Australian dollar, still also on the big picture, we're still trading inside this range that we highlighted yesterday. We're having almost similar lows and diverging highs. So if we just draw this trend line, it's been valid. So we traded near the trend line twice, finding some resistance, and near the support line is just holding for a while. So this is the formation that we're trading in for the past couple of days for the Australian dollar, awaiting some more drivers for the pair to break out of this consolidation zone. It could be the inflation figures from Australia that we are awaiting in a couple of hours. So just to highlight the key levels, we can look for some support near 70.86 ahead of the previous bottom near 70.55 and then the 70 psychological level. And on the more bullish scenario, we have to clear above 71.58, which could also coincide with the trend line on the bigger picture. So if we just draw this trend line, that also coincides with the trend line on the bigger picture. So any trade above 71.58 could add some momentum to the move to the upside for the Australian dollar. Moving to the New Zealand dollar, also similar formation. So if we just go for the hourly chart, similar formation as the Australian dollar, we're finding support near the lower band of the Bollinger Band and some resistances near its upper band. So if we just also draw a trend line combining the lows, and also we can set a certain resistance area between 66.95 and 67.10. So this is also the formation that we're trading in. I'm just going to remove these so it's just clearer for you. So it's almost this formation. It's not as accurate or as clear as the Australian dollar, but similar moves. So we just had an impulsive move, and now we're having sideways move, almost sideways upward. Currently, we're failing to post a higher high, which is still which puts the uptrend in check. This is for the New Zealand dollar. Moving to the USD CAD, we're witnessing some CAD strength today, and the market is moving down again. So if we just watch out for the trend line combining the previous stops here. So any breakup of this trend line could confirm the move higher. So we had this move to the upside, and then we're having corrective move. We're just looking for certain levels in order to join the trend. If you still believe that the market is bullish, you can just draw the Fibonacci retracement and then check for certain levels, 50% or 61.8% near 31.50. This could be an entry if you're bullish on the pair and looking to join the uptrend again. Also, you can draw this trend line for more validity on or sustainability on the move. So if we just also watch out for any break or continuation to the downside towards 31 levels, since any closing above below 31.10, it could signal to further losses on the pair. The indicators again, you see that we had a diverging move from the moving averages, and now we're closing back together towards the moving averages. So watch out for any break below the 100 and 200 hour exponential moving averages, which are coinciding at the moment. Gold is also still trading sideways, awaiting some fresh clarity over the fiscal stimulus talks. The chances of reaching a deal ahead of elections are a bit fading, so this is just putting gold into a certain consolidation zone that we're trading in currently between 1890 and almost 1910, 1912. So this is the almost a $30 range that we are trading in, awaiting some key drivers that could push the market above 1914 to retest 1930 peak, or below 1890 to just retest the support zone near almost 1870 area, 1880. So this is for gold. Moving to Dow Jones, following yesterday's sharp decline, the Dow Jones found some support near 27,250 almost, and we recovered partially. So if you just need to know where we currently stand, you can just draw the Fibonacci retracement from the previous top to the downside. We're currently trading near the 38.2 retracement, which was providing a bit of resistance for the past couple of hours. So we're trading between the 38.2 and 23.6. Any break above this level could lead to a retest to the previous support zone, which is almost near 61.8 retracement, near almost 27,900, where a failure here near the upper band or the 50% retracement could just move the index lower to retest the minor support or interim support on the day 27,530, and then retest the previous low of 27,260, 27,250. This is all for today's session. I would like to remind you that all the information, news, and analysis mentioned in this video are only for educational purposes and shouldn't be taken as a signal whether to buy or to sell any financial instrument, and ICM doesn't provide any investment advice. Thank you for watching and trade safely.